A president who campaigned 6 years ago on the promise of getting American troops out of the Middle East is sending more back into the line of fire tonight. 3 days after his party sustained major losses in a midterm election, 2 days after a long, detailed news conference with reporters where this announcement never came up, and on a Friday afternoon with a paper statement, President Obama authorized another influx of up to 1,500 U.S. trainers and advisors, so-called non-combat troops, to help Iraqi forces against an Islamic State group that has ripped through much of that country and neighboring Syria. We have Fox team coverage tonight. Ed Henry's at the White House and has reaction, but we begin with national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon with new marching orders. Hello, Jennifer.
Good evening, Brett. The Pentagon reiterated today that the U.S. troops deploying to Iraq will not be engaged in combat.
The president approved a Defense Department request to send up to 1,500 additional U.S. troops to Iraq, nearly doubling the amount of U.S. troops on the ground there, currently at approximately 1,400 troops. The authorization will expand the mission to train, advise, and assist Iraqi security forces. 870 U.S. troops will train Iraqi forces at 4 new sites. The rest will serve as advisors and force protection at new bases in Anbar province and north of Baghdad. Pentagon Press Secretary Rear Admiral John Kirby explained this afternoon why more troops are needed now.
It's being done now, quite frankly, because the Iraqis have reached, they have demonstrated the willingness and the skill to go after ISIL. So they've reached a point where they need additional help and guidance, particularly in areas like Anbar.
The new request comes at a significant financial cost. The White House will seek $5.6 billion from Congress for the Iraq advising mission. CENTCOM Commander General Lloyd Austin and Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel were invited to the White House by the president today for lunch to brief a bipartisan congressional group. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs hinted at the need for more troops last week.
What I can say is that's why we need to expand the train, advise, and assist mission into the Al-Anbar province. But the precondition for that is that the government of Iraq is willing to arm the tribes.
Administration sources say the White House began making plans to roll out this announcement on Wednesday, a day after the midterm elections. Pentagon Press Secretary Rear Admiral John Kirby says there was nothing political to the timing of today's announcement. Brett.
Jennifer Griffin live at the Pentagon. Jennifer, thank you.